Hello everyone, my name is Will and welcome to the Brick Show. I'm here today with a Halo Mega Bloks Charlie Series Mystery Pack, and I'm just gonna open it. I have no idea what's inside, so place any guesses you have in the comments before I open it. We have an Elite. Alright, just gonna build this. Here's the figure I got in this pack. It's a common figure, and it is a Storm Elite wearing maroon armor. And the special thing about this one is that this Elite comes in a new mold. Basically, these Elites are getting the same treatment as the new Spartans, with new articulation and the customizable armor pieces. So you can take off the shoulders and the thigh pieces, and customize them with different Elites as you wish. So it looks pretty good. Just to compare before I take a look at the rest of the figure, here is an old Elite, an old Storm Elite. I know the one in the metallic drop pod may look more similar to this than this figure, but it's just to compare. And this one is, I think it's from a weapons pack, and it comes in the old mold. You can see that there's a significant difference in height. This Elite looks taller than the new one, and there's just a lot more detail in the new one as well that you just kind of miss out in the old mold, just because it is just, this old one is just a little, I don't know, it misses out on a lot. Doesn't look as complete as the new one. He has a hole in the back. You can put a weapon. The beam rifle doesn't fit there just because there's no peg to put through the hole. But I'm sure you could put other weapons there. So that's just a look comparing it to the old Elite. Here's a look comparing it to the Grunt. So size-wise and scale-wise, that looks a lot better and a lot more accurate, just because the Grunt should be smaller. And if you compared it to the old Elite over here, it's just, they look kind of big, or similar in size. And last, I guess we'll compare a Spartan, and the Elites are taller than them, so that also works out pretty well. So, taking all these other figures aside, back to the Storm Elite we have. He comes armed with the beam rifle, as I mentioned. It's the Halo 4 style of beam rifle. And just another look at him, 360. His legs have two hinged points, so it adds a lot of articulation to the legs when it comes to posing, which I'll show. Kind of reminds me of the old Joyride Elites, if anyone had those action figures. But yeah, if you take a look here, you can bend his legs at these 2 points. So we'll just focus. So, bends here, it bends here. So you could really get a lot of poses out of him. Like running or just crouching, jumping. Like that. that. No, it's really good and looks a lot more accurate. And I do like the look of the feet there. Now, these new style figures, they just look more complete, you know? I mean, you have the armor, and then you have, you know, what's underneath the armor, just the figure alone. Here's a look at the front of his torso. I don't know if that's focused. There you go. Let's get the beam rifle all the way. Another thing to note is that his headpiece comes off like that, and it's just a little peg. So the inside of his head is hollow, similar to how they're doing it, how they're doing, similar to how they do the Assassin's Creed figures. They have the hollow heads, so you can put the hair pieces on. In this case, the Elite has a hollow head as well, so you can put the armor piece on. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I don't really like it with the Assassin's Creed figures, and I don't really like it here. Like, I wish they just had normal painted on eyes or something. But just because that looks a little weird and creepy, and it's noticeable if you just have it on. But I mean, you know, I think the McFarlane figures did that as well with their Elites. So it's kind of similar to that. I just don't think it looks that great, so I think you're better off just leaving the headgear on. I mean, if you look at it at the right angle, you won't notice the hole, but most of the time it's noticeable. So yeah, that is the Maroon Storm Elite of Charlie series. I will, as I didn't mention this before with the Spartan figure, but I'll probably just show them with all their armor off, just if I get all of the figures, and I'll just do that in one video. But yeah, that's the Storm Elite. Leave a comment below on what you think of the new style of Elites. Do you like them better than the old ones, or do you prefer the old ones? I personally think that this new one is pretty great, and it would be nice to see some other type of Elites done in this style other than the Storm Elite. Like, it'd be nice to get the Combat Elite and you know, just other kinds. So, oh, sorry, phone's ringing in the background. Anyway, so leave a comment below what you think. Like or dislike the video, depending on if you liked it or disliked it. And subscribe to the Brick Zone for more video reviews and stop motions.